I'm Dr. Adelia Ritchie, and I'm a PhD organic chemist from Northwestern University. And I've developed a line of all-natural skincare products for dogs that we call Dermagic. It all started when I was living in Florida years ago. I was raising and showing Yorkshire Terriers at the time, and my favorite little 4-year-old champion show dog came down with some kind of a flea allergy. 6 months later, she had lost all her hair. Her skin had turned black. She was miserable with the itch and the pain. And at this point, the vet finally gave up. And he said, "There's nothing more I can do for her. We're just going to have to put her down." And that was a completely unacceptable solution. Fortunately, I was teaching organic chemistry at the time at community college locally, and I had access to a laboratory and research facilities to just try to come up with something to save her life. And I remembered some things that I had learned when I lived in England a few years back. So I took all of that into the lab and came out with a potion, and it worked. And within 6 months, she was back in the show ring, and within 6 months after that, she was a full-fledged AKC champion. Life takes its twists and turns and changes your focus a little bit, but now we have developed these products to the point where they're not only perfect for the dogs, they work, the dogs like them actually, but human beings like the way they look and feel and smell as well. But the important thing is they're all natural and they flat work, and we guarantee it.
We've had Rosie in our family now for 11 years, ever since she was born. Ever since Rosie's been young, we've noticed problems with hot spots, mainly on her feet. And the veterinarians have always told us that it had to do with food allergies. So for many years now, she has been on special foods that you can only buy at the vet. It's very expensive. It's not your basic over-the-counter product. Well, we've been using Dermagic now for just over 2 weeks. It goes on real easy. We just rub it into her paw. It doesn't seem to bother her at all. And we're noticing that she is not chewing on her paw anymore. We're real excited about the possibility of being able to take her off of the special foods. It'd be nice to be able to give her a treat once in a while. We've been unable to give her dog treats because of the fear of what the food allergies will do. So it's going to open up a whole world of possibilities for Rosie as well as us.
The standard treatment for most any skin disease, whether it's an allergy or an infection or whatever it is, has been either topical or injectable cortisone, particularly if the disease has progressed beyond the point of being able to be treated with a topical, say, antihistamine, just to stop the dog from feeling itchy. So all of these treatments only treat the symptoms of the disease. They do not treat the actual underlying cause of the disease. This is a very important distinction. So when your dog gets a shot of cortisone or any kind of corticosteroid, it's going to stop the itching and stop the scratching temporarily, give the dog a little bit of relief. But as soon as it wears off, it's going to start all over again because the disease is still there. The other thing about cortisone that you need to worry about is that ultimately cortisone will do serious damage to your dog's liver. If they're not going to get rid of the disease, absolutely, please avoid any cortisone or steroids in your dogs.
Pugsley's had a really bad problem with itchy skin. He's been chewing his feet and all on his stomach. He's a short-haired dog, so he doesn't have a lot of hair on his stomach, but he's very itchy. And I know it's driving him crazy, and it kind of drove all of us crazy too, because he would never just sit still. So we've been going to the vet for this for a couple of years and spent a ton of money on trying to figure out what was wrong with him. We've tried all different drugs. We've tried allergy testing. We've tried different foods. Different medications, some of which made him sicker, and it's just like nothing seemed to work, so I'd kind of given up. He was so uncomfortable and we couldn't find him any relief, and you know, being 10 years old, we thought, well, maybe it's time for Pugsley, you know, to be put down or something like that. We didn't want to do that, but it was a thought. Well, my husband told me about the Dermagic, first of all, and I was really skeptical because I thought, well, you know, how's this going to be different from anything else? But he brought it home and we put it on Pugsley. In just 2 weeks, I've seen a huge difference. He's much calmer. He sleeps through the night. He's not up walking around and itching and stuff. He just seems like a much younger and a totally different dog. You could say that Dermagic did save Pugsley's life.
The Dermagic system is loaded with all kinds of organic and natural components that will help you cure your dog of just about anything that ails it in the skin department. And first of all, you start off with a clean dog. And we have sodium lauryl sulfate free shampoo that helps exfoliate and prepares the skin for the next step. Let me show you step 1. This is our peppermint and tea tree oil shampoo. It's really nice. It's made of all natural ingredients. It lathers well, it smells great, it has peppermint oil and tea tree oil in it, and you'll just love how fresh your dog is after this. And we follow that with a conditioner to prevent matting while the dog is going through this treatment and to maintain the silkiness of the hair and the softness of the skin, which is really important. Step 2 is the Skin Rescue Lotion, and this is the primo key ingredient of the whole system. This lotion is about 50% whole leaf aloe gel, and we use certified organic aloe in our products. And this carries the good medication right under the skin where these microbes tend to live and hide. Now for step 3, after your dog has started to really heal, you can see the difference. The hair is starting to come back and the itchiness has resolved itself. We have a hot spot salve that has many of the same ingredients as our Skin Rescue Lotion, but in a much more concentrated form. And we also add a bit of lanolin to make it stick to the skin, because medicine won't work unless it stays on the dog. So we recommend using that, if needed, towards the end of the treatment. The last step of the system is our Cell Restoration Cream, and it's named that for a very good reason. It's about 50% aloe vera, again, certified organic, and we recommend that when you see the pink new skin coming that's healing from this disease, that skin is tender. So we try to boost those cells' immune system by feeding it all of this wonderful aloe, and your dog will absolutely love you for giving him a massage with this, and the cells will toughen up and you'll have a healthy dog on your hands.
When we've had Lola for about 3 months, she developed a loss of fur on her sides, and 2 different vets said it might be a challenge called bilateral alopecia, but it turned out that it isn't necessarily what she has. Everything was turning up negative, but she was continuing to lose her fur, and it was growing beyond her flanks and into her back. And when she was only 10 months old, she was really looking pretty nasty. So we were at a loss, and we didn't really know what to do. After we'd been through this cycle for probably 3 months, we were really wondering what was going to be next. And I went to a dog product show, and that's where I met Dr. Ritchie and was introduced to the Dermagic products. Right after we got the Dermagic, we put it on Lola right away. It was really easy to apply and really smelled good too. You know, and after about 2 days, maybe 3 days, we started seeing positive results. It was great. We actually started seeing our hair start growing back in less than a week. And I talked to our vet about it, and he even said, if this works for Lola, I want to see these products, because I'll even promote them and help you guys with the continued treatment.
The fact that Dermagic's an all-organic product is important. Given a choice between using something that's not organic and organic, I'd always choose organic.
We want to make sure that products that we put on our pets are going to keep them safe and that they won't have allergic reactions to them. So when I learned from Dr. Ritchie how she makes Dermagic, the cream, the lotion, and the shampoo, we were excited to know that it would be really good for Lola.
By using Dermagic, we're hoping that we're going to be saving quite a bit of money. And I would highly recommend it to anybody whose dogs are having skin problems.
Finally, a fast, effective treatment for pet skin problems that works, and we guarantee it. To see our complete line of pet products, visit us on the web at www.dermagic.com.